Hello and welcome. My name's Mark and today we're at Chessington World of Adventures. First time of the season this is, coming back here, and so I'll do a full video for this one, full updates. Obviously they've got Paw Patrol Land opening very soon and they've announced Minecraft Land, but I'll bring that all for you, all the updates in this video. Yeah, we're just going to make our way through security. Car park, they're using the main car park today, not the hotel one, so they are expecting it a little bit busy. Like I say, if you watched my Thought Park vlog previously, it's still sort of, some schools are still off, but it's the last week of full holidays everywhere around the UK. But yeah, we're going to make our way into the park, go through security, and hopefully get you through rope drop at 10 o'clock. Okay, I've just come through the entrance now. I like this sort of Range Rover, Land Rover, Defender here. The only issue I've got is to the right, on the screen now, you can see the toilets. They're just porta cabin toilets. So I don't think when you first enter a park that they should just have like just a cabin toilet. Like I said, I really think they should do something with that, like have proper fixed toilets. Handing out maps in the pre-queue. This will go on my collection. But we'll quick see, Paw Patrol, that's opening May the 3rd, confirmed date. And obviously they've got Minecraft World later on. But we'll follow that when we're in the park. Okay, we've just made it in. They opened the gates about 5 minutes early. The only complaint I've got with Chessington is they only have like a couple of staff on the gates. Obviously families got to go in and that. But where you go to Thought Park and all the towers, they've got loads of turnstiles so everyone can go in and it's quite efficient. Anyway, we're going to head around to not Forbidden Forest, Transylvania, well that's how I knew it, I think it's called Wildwood now, to get on Vampire, because end of last season it shut, everyone thought it wasn't going to return, and of course it returned. One of the oldest coasters here at Chessington, Vampire. So yeah, we're going to head around there. Everyone's heading to Mandrill Mayhem and Dragon's Fury. Obviously I am Platinum Pass, so I can use my one-shot fast track today as well, if needed. So I've always got that in my back pocket. But yeah, I want to get on Vampire because it's one of my favourites, and I get a lot of nostalgia on that ride. But yeah, we'll head around there and I will show you the area. Here we are, Wildwood. Obviously they've let hotel guests in early, which is nice to see, and the perks are working. But yes, we'll head round to the Wildwood, to Vampire. This aerodynamics suspended coaster. I can't wait to get on this amazing coaster. Great family ride. Like I say, a lot of nostalgia for me. Yeah, we'll head round. Current wait time 15 minutes, but we'll jump in the queue for Vampire. Like I say, it'll really be good to kick off the day for Vampire. And a quick side note, the fountain on the right here is not red anymore, it's clear. But yeah, we'll head round to Vampire. Like I say, it's worth the 15-minute wait because this attraction fills up quick, straight in the park, and on we go. Vampire. Oh, I love the vibes in the Vampire station, as always colourful. See Marcy's there, in the corner. Yeah, Marcy's in the corner, and the chandeliers all back in action. Looking really good. It's darker in real life than it is on camera. So a ride, I think it's on 2 trains. I don't think it's running 3, but I'll let you know. Okay, I've just had a ride there on Vampire. Good little ride. Great to be back on that classic aerodynamics. Sort of imagined by Vekoma ride. Running 2 trains, I think. Operations, not the quickest in the world. They do need a proper ride host at the front of the queue, directing people where to go, because the same person doing that is doing dispatching as well. So yeah, that's the only sort of little tweak. About 30 minutes I think I queued for that, or yeah, 30 minutes including the ride. So yeah, that's quite long in terms, like a bit overestimated. Anyway, we're just heading round now to Paw Patrol Land. Let me swing the camera around. So this is Paw Patrol Land, looking good. I mean, I came here last year when it was in the winter, last summer, and we only saw little bits of it. But yeah, it's all looking really good. All testing, everything. Rides now, I mean, it only opens next month, 3rd of May. I've got the tower there, and then we've got the coaster around. And then on the left, here's a classic rattlesnake. 10 minutes, we'll get on that in a second. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Although, considering this is now here, we knew we lost it, but we lost Scorpion Express and this whole area. But we've been rethemed to an IP of Paw Patrol. And Mexicana is no more. They've renamed this area sort of Forbidden Kingdom, and that's what Rattlesnake's now part of. And obviously you've got Paw Patrol, which is over there. Just see if I can get a picture of it. There you go. It's great to see sort of investment in the park, but like I say, these sort of independent IPs, I mean, this is why I like Rattlesnake, Vampire, and all these sort of bubble works. They're all sort of their own theme, which is really good. Anyway, let's jump on Rattlesnake. I'll leave the Rattlesnake for now. It says it's 10 minutes, but I think it's a little bit longer than that, personally. Like I say, I have got my one-shot fast track. It is going to be a bit busy today. Busier than I thought. Busier than Thorpe, actually. Either that's due to operations or just the amount of people. But, I mean, I can't complain too much. Only 10:30, but yeah, it's still fairly busy. I'm waiting for my annual pass to come through the post so I can get a refillable cup, because I'm collecting them. I need one for Chessington and one for Legoland. But obviously I've renewed my pass, but I haven't got it come through yet. Anyway, round by Croc Drop, we're going to head round and have a look at Tomb Blaster area, see what rates that on, and then we'll gauge what we can do and what ride we can go on next. But yeah, I feel like we need to get some coasters ticked off. Tomb Blaster, 5 minutes. Let's get on this. Great Mack Dark Ride. Haven't walked around this part of the queue line in years. They did have an incident many years ago where I think someone fell through these railings. That's why all these metal gates have come up. Yeah, that's right. You remember. But yeah, I mean, it's quite a cool queue line if you ask me. I like this queue line, although I remember in the summer holidays getting queuing all the way back round here, and you used to watch Ramesses Revenge there. Yeah, let's get on Tomb Blaster. And we're in the tomb once again. Like I say, they themed this quite well in here. When they had sort of a bit of a rethemed it was quite good. Still not fixed the hole. Let's get on this Mack Dark Ride. Tomb Blaster, or Terror Tomb.
A few moments later.
Ride's broken down. Oh dear, I've just been on Tomb Blaster there, it's broken down. I didn't break down in the middle of the track, I was just literally at the end on the last little bit before they go round into the station, so I wish I had sort of a middle breakdown. It's restarted now, well, the lights are on, but I really want to do the behind the scenes tour because they do like where you can look around at all the things. I think it's so cool how that track works. And to top it all off, top score of the day. I mean, what can I say? My trigger game on that blaster was amazing. Not to sort of blow my own trumpet, but pretty good. Anyway, we're going to head round now we're going back to the main entrance because we've just done Tomb Blaster, and on our right is Land of the Tigers, even though there's no tigers left, I don't think. and on our left is Dragon's Fury. Anyway, I'm getting a bit peckish. And on our right is where Wild Asia used to be, and they've got all the banners out for Minecraft World, which should be pretty good. And that is coming next year at 2027. I think it's going to have an Intamin multi-verse coaster, multi-dimensional coaster, which I think is not confirmed, but I know they did a trailer. I can't fully remember whether it's confirmed or not. That should be pretty good, and I can't wait to get on that and review that when that opens. Anyway, Dragon's Fury, I think it's about 45 minutes, quite a long queue. I've still got my one-shot fast track, but we're going to find some tweet first. Maybe see whether we can get on Mandrill Mayhem, but I'm just sort of floating around, bringing in the atmosphere of the park and any updates. We do need to go around and look at the zoo, because I've heard that they are not running many animals left in the zoo, and it's quite poor. So we'll go around there, have a look at that. Yeah, we'll just sort of float around. The queue times are quite big for like most things. I know it's a family park, but I mean, most school holidays are finished, but we will see. I also don't really know what to get for lunch, so I don't know. They haven't got like KFC, Burger King. They've all got sort of independent things, which is good, because then you can use my annual pass discount. But I don't know what I want. Also, pro tip: if you are coming off Toon Blaster, make sure you wash your hands, use hand gel afterwards, because everyone just uses those blasters all day, every day, and you could get Ebola or something. Okay, I've just had something to eat. I charged a stupid amount for not much food, and the portion size was small. Anyway, we're just going to head round to the zoo. Queues are about 30-40 minutes in total on most things. Just going to head round to the zoo, and I'll bring you sort of the updates around this area. Just heading to the left of me, the sea lions, but we'll do them a bit later on. We're just going to head round, see what updates are around the zoo area. This is going to be a lot of story with everything, but we're currently enjoying a wild adventure, like no one in these enclosures. I think there's going to be a story quite a lot around the zoo. Have a look. See, it's all cornered off around here. Nothing. No big cats around there. Can't even get this way. This is what I mean. Chessington used to be great for its zoo, but now it's not as good. Not as good. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, because they say they're going to refurbish everything, but I know it seems to be getting degraded a lot more. Sort of the only animals we've got left is sort of the sea lions, which have been here for years. Could do with a repaint round sort of the back there. Yeah, sea lions still here. Okay, I've just been in the grillers there. I was not going to film it because they are doing like a demonstration or with a griller talk and feeding them. But that was really good. And yeah, lots of active. Nice to see they've still got the grillers here. But I think that's like one of the only few animals they have got left here. Just going to go around the other side now and see whether we can see it properly. But yeah, that's quite good talk. And nice to see they've still got that going. Reindeer. Nice. This is Room on the Broom. We're not going to go through this. I miss Hocus Pocus Hall, and that's enough said about that. Yeah, we'll head around to the penguins. It smells a bit fishy around here. No, it seriously does. But penguin area, still got the penguin enclosure. It's good to see. Apparently there's a skunk in here somewhere. Don't know where. And then we've got some birds around here. So sort of like half the park's still active and the other half isn't. It's got a raccoon in here. Or a trash panda, as they like to be referred to as America. And this one's area is not available. Then we continue around and we see the goats and the zebras. Or zebras. These goats having a quick snack. Okay, so yeah, they've pretty much got the same setup as sort of last time, but the other end of the park, they've shut most of it off. Which is a shame to see. I hope they reinvest in half of Chessington's news about the zoo. It's like known for being a theme park and a zoo. It used to be Chessington Zoo, then a theme park, if that makes sense. It used to be a zoo first, then a theme park, I believe. Don't quote me on that though. Anyway, the queues are sort of picking up. So I don't know what I'm going to go on next. Like I said, I have got my fast pass in my back pocket, but I think we need to get on Rattlesnake or Mandrill Mayhem. I think I'm missing a coaster. So yes, we'll shoot round and try and get on something like that. But yeah, we're just coming out by Zoofari now. I'm not too bothered about this ride, but I have done it in previous vlogs. If you want to watch that, make sure you watch my last year's full Chessington vlog. Okay, the Vampire is on 60 minutes, the Gruffalo 35, and I think Dragon's Fury is on about 40. So yeah, it's quite busy today considering the time of day it is and sort of Thursday during the week. Anyway, we're going to head round to Mandrill Mayhem, see what queue that like. But the only good thing with Mandrill, it's got a single rider queue. So yeah, we'll head around there and see what's going on and what's that like. Dragon Fury's at 35 minutes. We're going to head round and look at the updates on Land of the Tigers and that area and the Tiger Rock. Right, so this is all empty, but you can see construction behind there for the Minecraft world. Busy, busy, busy. So they've repainted the outside of the arcade. Tiger Rock's at 25 minutes. Very busy today. Sun's come out and I've had to take my jacket off because it's pretty warm. Queue times are all about 25-30 minutes. I'm going to join the queue for Rattlesnake because I think that's one of the lowest, because it's obviously one of the highest restrictions at 1.4 metres or taller in the park. Yeah, it's quite busy. I'm actually surprised how busy it is for a Thursday. So yeah, we're going to head round, get on Rattlesnake, and I'll give you my review and update when I'm off. I do like this John Wardley classic. Well, John Wardley helped design this. I seem to have updated the theming around here. I don't remember all this last time. Cool. Anyway, I think we're going to reach the back of the queue imminently. I've just been on Rattlesnake there. Good ride. I do like that ride. A bit very jolty as always on those wild mouse carts, and the brakes are very jerky and stiff. But if you can deal with that, it's an alright ride. Yeah, we're going to head across now to Mandrill Mayhem. Okay, Dragon's Fury is on 50, so we're going to use my one-shot fast track for that, I think. Mandrill Mayhem's on 25, but yeah, we'll go on Dragon's Fury, because obviously that loves going down, and I like using the 50s in that when I can. Like I say, it's best using the pass holder perk when it's the longest queue, because I feel like you get more, it's better for it. So yeah, let's try this out. Okay, I've just been on Dragon's Fury using my fast track. Good little ride. Quick note, if you are waiting for any ride like that, they always get you to stand on a sort of a square on the floor, like a raised up platform. That's a scale to make sure that you're not overweight, because there's a weight limit on each carriage. Anyway, the ride host will put you in your groups, because there was people in front of us, so there's only two, and then people behind us, oh, there's two there, we can just jump on. No, they're all there for your groups. Does that make sense? So you can only have 3 adults per car because of the weight. Most people understood that, but there was a few people, well, I say a few people, 1 or 2 entitled, thinking they knew better when they don't. But hey, Anyway, good little ride. We're going to give Mandrill Mayhem a little bit later on. We'll join that queue. I'm just sort of going to chill, and the sun's come out. I might go to Tiger Rock and get on the water ride. I will get my rain jacket out. It's not that warm, but yeah, we'll head around there. In terms of what's new in the park, obviously the updates I've got is literally half the zoo's closed and the tigers have disappeared. That's the main updates. There's not too much sort of new ones. Obviously, we've got Paw Patrol Land, which is the most major thing, but we'll see that when that opens, because I probably will be back. I won't be out here opening weekend, I don't think, but I will be back soon before the season's out to bring you the updates and that with Paw Patrol, because obviously it's quite a big land, quite big for Chessington, and it's nice to see they're putting investment in, but they just need a bit more, I think, TLC on the animal side, because like I said, it is a zoo as well as a theme park. Here's the world of Paw Patrol. Obviously, like I say, this is opening literally at the beginning of next month. All looks very new and very nice. Hope you're enjoying this vlog of Chessington World of Adventures. If you are, make sure you hit that subscribe button and yeah, like the video, because that helps apparently. I think Tiger Rock's just reopened because it has been down, temporary delay, and they've just been sitting around empty carriages, so everyone behind me is running there. I was like, why are we running? And then why are you running? I think I've just realised Tiger Rock's just opened back up. So we'll get on it, we'll do it for the van. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the van. I ain't gonna do it. There you go, 5 minutes. I've got to quickly change outfits in the queue line. Let's get on this. Like I say, dying breed. Water rides. Oh, I've missed coming around this bit of queue line though. This just gives me a lot of nostalgia as well when I've been growing up. I love it. Oh, nearly tripped and died. Okay, I've just been on Tiger Rock there, and I'm not going to say I'm dry, but I'm not tidal wave wet by all means. Let me pan the camera around and give you a show. My fresh kicks, no, my feet are drenched. By that I mean literally I am soaked. As I've gone down the hill, all the water, well, down the last drop on Tiger Rocks, all the water rushed to the front, and I was sitting in the front because they were doing quite good capacity at it, and yeah, and it's just gone covered my whole feet. I've seen a few people here today. I've seen, just spoken to ride comparisons. What we're going to do is going to head on Jumanji, the ride, well, Mandrill Mayhem, it's not Jumanji World, it's Jumanji, you know what I mean. And that'll be all the coasters done, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, Vampire, Mandrill, Dragon's Fury, yeah, that'll be all the coasters done. So yeah, we're going to queue up for Mandrill, see what the wait time's like. We might join single rider and see where we get lucky. Mandrill's at a temporary delay, so we're not going to join the queue at this moment in time. We will see what it does and then take it from there. But they haven't shut the actual gates yet. I'm currently just walking around, drying off as we speak. Like I say, Mandrill's the only one I haven't done. Everything else, everything's about on 35-40 minutes. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not overly bothered. I'm not overly fussed, to be honest. I want to get on Mandrill, but it's quite, I mean, it's not even that capacity today. Crowd calendar is about accurate, 58%. Dragon Vampires at 70 minutes. Gruffalo at 35, things like that. But I just thought I was going to be quieter, like considering the day, a couple of days ago I was at Thorpe Park and that was pretty good, really great operations throughout. Obviously I know Chessington's a family park, but yeah, it's busier than I thought. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join the queue for Mandrill Mayhem and then probably go home and wrap up this video. Like I say, the queue time is not too bad today, but for me, I like it walk on when I come to this park. I know it's never always the way, but I just like. I thought it would be a bit quieter than it was. Going to get on Mandrill, and then we probably call it a day and wrap up the video. If not, you'll see in my next clip where else I've discovered. But yeah, we'll get on Mandrill. I've just been on Mandrill Mayhem there. Operations, the ride host for that, well, for doing the queuing dispatching, really good. I can't shout them out enough. I didn't catch their name, but they joined this year and they've got a Falcons Flight thing on their lanyard. Really good operations. I mean, they're just so efficient, getting people loaded, making sure there's no empty seats. I waited about 20 minutes in single rider, 20 minutes, half an hour, so there's no much difference to the normal queue, to be honest, if the normal queue is accurate. Anyway, we're just going to head round now, have a last look around the park, and then we'll probably call it a day. I'm not too bothered about getting on too much more. I've done all the main coasters. Bit of a side note with Mandrill is it has got a few flat spots where obviously it's only on one train throughout its life, but that's just nor here nor there. Still had a great ride, loved that launch on that B&M, and it was the first, like I say, first B&M boomerang coaster. Anyway, we're going to head around now to not dark forest, Transylvania, I'm calling it Transylvania, Gloomy Wood, and we'll see what the last few bits are like, and then I'll probably wrap up this video. So that pretty much brings me to the end of Chessington's vlog for the update of 2026. Obviously, this is the first time I visited this season. They've done a few little bits and bobs. Obviously, the Paw Patrol land has come along a lot. Obviously, that's opening next month, so that's really exciting to see. I will be back at some point to review that. I'm probably not going to be here opening day, but never say never. The Minecraft land is coming along. Obviously, you can see clips of me throughout the day showing bits and bobs of what they're doing, pouring cement, other things like that. But my main concern is obviously the zoo. There's a lot. Obviously, I saw the gorillas and the sea lions, but there's a few other smaller animals here and there. But in all, they've got half the zoo just not working, or well, it's not even a working thing, not even anything there. They've cornered it all off. Very sad to see. I don't know what Chessington's going to do. Like I said, Chessington is known for being a zoo and a park. Without the zoo, I don't know. But obviously, they've still got the penguin, loads of animals to see, but not as many as they've had in the recent years. Obviously, tigers did have a few. One passed away last year, and they got rid of the other one. So, yeah. I was actually surprised of how busy it is for a Thursday. I mean, compared to Thorpe Park, I mean, it was like Thorpe Park was pretty much walk on, and that was only 2 days ago. So I know Chessington is a family park, and it is great to see all the families here and that. But yeah, I was actually quite surprised how busy sort of some of the queues are. Operations, I mean, they're always pretty good at Chessington. A few little things here and there. I think Vampire could have had one more person in the station helping with dispatch, but other than that, I don't think it's too bad. Like I say, I didn't do everything because I'm not queuing for 30 minutes for the Gruffalo ride. If it was Professor Burp's Bubble Works or Bubble Works with Imperial Leather, I probably would have, because I love that ride. Gruffalo, not overly fussed. Anyway, it's only 3 o'clock now. The days seem to have gone. It's starting to go a bit slower. But yeah, Paw Patrol is coming along well, and yeah, I look forward to seeing what this brings. And Minecraft Land, I mean, this multiverse coaster, going to be quite interesting to see how they incorporate that into Minecraft. I mean, I saw the advert, it looked pretty good, but we will see. Anyway, I'll thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed my Chessington updates, and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that may be. Laters.